Broncos D is just
Sieving it
civilous.
up. Sieving it up.
What do you call it?
Sieving it up.
Sieving it up. They're serving up a sieve tray of siftiveness. That is the redoubtable one, Thomas Jaser. The high question one, I should say the victorious one, Thomas Jaser, who's flirting with 15-0 here if the Broncos
I'd
go
like
on.
to get that.
Would be the first ever perfect record in the history of IDD sports. He'd get the gold key to the crapper there. So,
to your point, it'd be a lot of horseshoe in it, but it's okay.
Good teams win ugly.
That's right.
This is beyond ugly.
You know,
this is like the pig with lipstick thing. No, doesn't do it justice. But anyway, it's happened nonetheless. The point is, if you have to give him his flowers.
In order to be lucky, you have to be prepared. You know, you have to. I know.
I don't even think he's believing that. But he's been better all year. He was 5 games, he doubled it. So there you go.
And next week I'll miss 10.
So anyway, quick NBA update. Boston Celtics rebound. They give Jrue Holiday and Porzingis off tonight, but White and Brown return. Boston bends over Miami. We all love it when they bend over Miami. 108-89. Of course, they'll say Butler didn't play because he didn't. Well, Porzingis and Jrue Holiday didn't play for us, so bite me, okay? The thing is, they beat you by 20 on a night when Tatum basically took the night off. 18 points, 11 rebounds.
Took the night off.
Peyton,
Who was their leading scorer, Brown?
Jaylen Brown, 29 points. Peyton Pritchard. Just give it to him now. 25 points. Just give it to him now. 6th man of the year. The little Oregon rugger. The kid's awesome.
Is anybody even near him?
No. For 6th man, this is a runaway. This is.
What's he averaging?
He's averaging 15 a game. He's shooting 44% from the three.
And by the end of the year, it's going to be more than 15.
But he's doing that on a team with a whole starting 5 averages double figures.
Yeah.
He's averaging 15 on the. I mean, this is the thing. So, and he plays tough on defense. He plays D. I mean, he's a pest. He's a fucking pest.
What's his size?
He's 6'4".
Really?
Yeah, and he looks tiny.
I did not realize he was 6'4".
Yep. That's what I'd look like out there. It's not as quick.
That's great.
Or is in shape.
He's a little hunch. I think he bends a lot.
Plays defense with his legs.
Yeah.
He's quick. And he's got in the gym range. I don't know that I've ever seen anyone better at the half-court shot than him. How many does he fucking hit in the last 2 years? Like 10 of them, 11 of them?
That is pretty crazy.
And he's hit them in the playoffs. He's hit them in superstars' face, like the one against Luka. He hit one in Luka's face in Game 5.
Playoffs. He hit it in the finals.
Yeah, talk about the get the fuck out of my house. That was the classic get the fuck out of my house.
Was that Game 6?
That was Game 5. I won it. At halftime, he's like, "Oh, Luka, before you go, here's a size 13 up your ass." Bang! Fucking hits a 40-footer. Right in his face.
Wasn't that right after Luka got fouled, made a shot, but then he missed the free throw?
He missed the free throw. And he runs. He actually tries to contest the shot, and Pritchard hits it from behind half court in his face.
And then Tatum comes up. Don't they do the?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. And the best part is Pritchard hadn't played the entire half.
Yeah.
He came in dead cold. He did that in 5 seconds. It was like, what the fuck?
Wasn't it literally like 26 seconds or something?
Not even. It was less than that.
Wow.
He came. He had been in there maybe 15 seconds, maybe. And he was standing because he was at the foul line for like. So I'm saying he wasn't in there very long. But to do that in Doncic's face on the way, like, here, take this for good measure. Like, fuck yourself, loser.
This is our game.
But this is IDD, those of you I don't disagree, and we are in segment 2. We are talking college football playoffs. Things got very interesting this weekend. Once again, of course, that's to my guy who needs to catch the ball. They're going to throw the flag, but that doesn't give me any points. I should get 3 points for each flag they just threw. But anyway,
imagine
there's a stat for you, DJ. You donkey.
You're like, if my
watch the flags come in. They gonna show it.
So I guess like
where are they? 1, 2.
So if your defense gets an offensive holding call, your defense should get a +1. I think an offensive holding call.
Actually, you know what?
Would be a +1.
That's not a bad idea.
Sack should
be 2. DJ, really? Sack should be 2. Come on, man. That's what does it take you 2 seconds to do? I mean, come on.
A fumble, whether you recover it or not, should be 2.
I'd say 1 for a forced fumble. If you recover it, it's 3.
Okay, that's better.
That's what I'd say.
Yeah, I like that.
If you force it, 1. You recover it, 3. So that's what I would say to that. QB touchdown passes, 4 points. DJ, come on, 6. Knock it off. That's the only league in that I know that does that. It's terrible. Fucking ridiculous. I mean, come on. It's like you're penalizing the quarterback for throwing a touchdown. It's his fucking job. But if he runs it in, oh, okay, let's give him 20.
He gets 6.
On the naked boot, he gets 6. Give me a fucking break. The last guy that's expected to run other than the fucking center. Christ's sake. So, whatever. Anyway, that's the end of this. This is IDD folks, I don't disagree. The college football playoff, yes. My Ohio State goes down.
So good.
At home to Michigan. Are you
Yikes.
fucking kidding me, DJ? And what the fuck?
DJ.
Not DJ. Joel. Joel is an Ohio State fan.
Well, I mean, come on.
What the fuck, Joel?
His friend is.
How do you say anything about Notre Dame after that? Like, shut the fuck up. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, but I mean,
they've
Ohio
lost
State
everybody.
Has championships since Jesus was.
They've got 2. Notre Dame has 1 since 1988, but they've got 10 more. That's 10 more than Ohio State ever had. Okay?
So Ohio State has 2 all time.
All time, and Notre Dame has 11.
But
this
they
isn't
both
even
came
close.
within the last 15 years, right?
Yeah, but Notre Dame kind of sold out. They wouldn't join a conference because they were protecting their contract. 'Cause that's like a $4 million a year deal, which I get why.
They could get more now.
And because their academic standards so high, they were losing out in the recruiting battle in terms of talent. They refused to go into the. I refuse. But I would say, and I said, I agree with Tom on everything up until this year. When this roster for Notre Dame is the best they've had in 15 years. And they've played like it, Joel. 2 teams. Ready for this one? 2 teams in the top 25 have 5 wins against ranked teams. Georgia and Notre Dame.
Can't argue with that.
And you're going to tell me that they're all cupcakes? They beat 2 teams when they were undefeated on their field.
All right, but give me this. Frauding Irish, good nickname.
If they were frauds,
If they're
yes.
frauds.
Yeah. I mean, and
I was proud of it.
And they're not on the level of the Dallas delusional idiot donkey fans. They don't. I know a lot of Irish fans that don't. Every year it's Irish. No, they don't talk like that.
There's a lot of fake Irish fans.
There's a lot of fake everybody fans.
No.
Notre Dame is not high on that list.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Well,
no, it's
maybe 90s and 2000s.
They won a championship in '88
because
with Rocket Ismail.
Back when
they were number 1 in the country, they beat number 1 Florida State
no, I'm not
in
saying
'93.
they shouldn't have been.
They were good then.
I'm not saying people shouldn't have been fans of them. I'm saying there was a lot of fakies out
They
there.
have really sucked since about 2001. They started to really last 20 years. They've been bad. They were good in the '90s. They were legitimately good in the '90s. In 2000s,
there's a lot of fakies
in the
90s.
2000s, though, they've had one legit year. I'd say in the last up until this year, I'd say they have one where they were legitimately that good. In the last 24 years, before this year, one.
Well, it was when they went to the national championship.
No,
but
it wasn't that
their
year.
Ass
It wasn't that.
them.
Well, Alabama was handing everybody their ass that year. Look at what they did in the SEC that year. They bent everybody over. Nobody challenged Alabama that year.
Well,
nobody.
Well, and
nobody.
Notre Dame made sure of that. They made sure in the last game of the season.
They were the last.
We're gonna make sure nobody challenges.
They were the
you,
last
sir.
of 13 bent over opponents. There was 13 of them who lined up. Notre Dame just happened to be at the end of it. If they had been the
Mr.
7th,
Mike Golick was on that team.
If they had been the 7th and the 8th, would it have mattered? No, because it was just
Mike Golick Jr.
See, this is the thing. You can't stand Mike Golick. That's why you hate Notre Dame. That's why you hate.
No, I don't have a problem with Mike Golick.
Mike Golick needs to. I can't stand him, and I'm a Notre Dame.
You
fan.
can't stand him. I can stand him.
I can't stand him. He's too.
You're talking about the son or the dad?
The dad.
Really?
Yeah, the dad. He's too much. Just like stop.
Too much.
Well, that's why he doesn't have a job anymore. He was too much.
Really?
Where is he now?
What did he do too much of?
He was just too like. How do I put this?
So you like Greeny better than him?
Greeny is not him in terms of where Greeny's, if you want to call it talent, is he's the ultimate like. Let me pass this over to you, Bob. I mean, he's that guy.
He's a host.
He's the setup guy. He's a setup guy. That's what he is. That's his.
He's a host.
Yeah, he's a host. But he's not. He's not the guy you tune in to see. He's just the guy that passed it over to the people you want to see.
So you're saying Golick was the guy everybody tuned in to see?
Yes. I think Greeny went with ESPN because he's more of a politician. He's more agreeable with their crap. Golick is a very passionate man. He stands, and I have no problem with that. Yeah, that's noble.
The next football player.
He is who he is. You know, and he's on. He doesn't hide it. That's noble. He doesn't try to hide what he is. Greeny is the ultimate politician. He will say whatever the corporate line is to get ahead. And by the way, I'm not the first person that has said that about him. I'm about the 12th. Okay, so one of them most recently being up at EI Sports in Boston, who worked with the guy, I guess, in his past, and saw him for the fraud that he was. So behind closed doors, where you see who people really are. So anyway, and Greeny has never.
Greeny this giant fraud. But you just said Golick was too much.
Golick was too much.
Too much what?
He was too.
I thought he was fairly low key.
No, it came to Notre Dame. It was too much. It was too much.
Interesting.
It was too much. I don't think
you went through this whole thing like, I respect that man.
I do.
He doesn't hide who he is. He's too much.
He's too much. No, there's too much. It's like it's too. I know it. He acts like he's trying to promote them.
Promote who?
Notre Dame. Like he talked about them like they were still what they weren't anymore. They weren't the top of the top program in the country anymore. He talked about them as if they were, and they weren't. They weren't for the last 20 years. They have not been. They're a top 20 program. You want to say that, but they're not top 5. They haven't been top 5 in forever. This is the first year I think they're legitimately top 5 in this century. Even the 1 year I thought that was good, I didn't think they were a top 5 team then. I thought they were a top 10 team.
They had Manti Te'o.
Yeah, he was good. They've had good players, but a team as a whole, they haven't had enough of them because they haven't had enough.
Who are the best Notre Damers in the league aside from Larry Fitz? Was Bettis a Notre Dame?
Bettis was a Notre Damer. He played in the 90s when they were legit. He was there when they were legit. 92, 93, he was, yeah.
Okay.
Him and Ricky Waters, San Francisco. Notre Dame. That was the backfield. Him and Bettis. The Notre Dame.
Ricky Waters.
Yeah, remember him?
Also played for Philly.
Yeah, later in his when that was the backfield at Notre Dame in the 90s. They were loaded.
Who were some?
Notre Dame was legit in the 90s. It was the 2000s when they went to shit.
Was it Rocket? Something
Rocket Ishmael was sick.
That was early 90s?
That was 88. 89. They won the national championship. That was the game, the classic game, Catholic versus
So
the
who are
Convicts.
some more recent guys that have done things in the NFL from Notre Dame? Not many, right?
Not many. They're in the league.
Yeah,
they're good.
I'm trying to think like
they're just not all. They're good players. They're solid players. They're not like guys that go to the Pro Bowl every year. They're not. For the most part, they're not. So I mean, but if you think about the history of Notre Dame, Joe Montana. I mean, they've got the list of Newt Rodney. The Four Horsemen.
It just feels like it's been so long since it was that.
The 90s, the last, that was literally that team you just talked about.
Brady Quinn came out, and Notre Dame fans loved
people.
him.
But you know why? Because people wanted him to be. To be fair to him, they wanted him to be Joe Montana, and that's
he was never near that.
Who is
right?
There's like 2 guys, Brady and Mahomes.
Yeah,
that's it. That's who's near him all time. Brady and Mahomes. There's nobody else. Let's be honest. There's nobody else.
Yeah.
You want to throw Troy Aikman in there because Troy Aikman's really good. I don't know if he's there, but he's really good. But Bradshaw had the greatest defense maybe ever in the Steel Curtain. He had Hall of Fame running back in Franco Harris. He had 2 Hall of Fame receivers. He had that Steel Curtain defense. Terry Bradshaw had everything a quarterback could ever want.
Aikman had a nice setup too.
He did. But he was there at the beginning when they were 1-15, and he went through all of that. He built that team. And in that Super Bowl against Buffalo, when they took Emmitt Smith out, he threw 4 touchdown passes, and I think he had 2. He was ridiculous.
They took Emmitt out. They
put 7 in the box and said Emmitt Smith is not beating us today. And Troyman went, no problem.
Said, okay, I'll beat
bing,
you.
bing, bing, bing. Fucking like holy shit. And that was a very good Buffalo defense. Bruce Smith.
Was that when Don Beebe got stripped?
Yeah.
Or Don Beebe stripped
Leon Lett. Yeah. That was that first Super Bowl when the second Super Bowl is when Emmitt Smith went off. The second time they beat him, but they were like, we're not going to let Emmitt Smith beat us, and they were like, Troyman just picked him apart. It was Brady-esque what he did to them. It was like bing, bing, bing. It was like holy shit. I'm like, okay, he is legitimately that good, and so yeah. But that's where he made his name in that Super Bowl when he just dominated the Buffalo Bills defense, which was the best defensive football.
Who was that too?
So
this guy stopped running.
Oh look, it was to my guy who stopped running. You know why? Because I need him to score.
Denver making sure that I don't have a perfect week.
Denver making sure that I lose to Joel because I'm about to light him up with this goddamn. Yeah, I'm about to lose to him if he doesn't get 14.
He's gonna get.
He's not gonna get it. They jinxed him before the game started.
I can't believe there's still 10 minutes left in the third.
There's plenty of time, but this is the shit that's going on. Like,
dude, that cough. I mean, that tea was so fucking good.
2nd and 10. I know. There's more of it. But anyway,
I'm gonna have to take a picture of that.
Ponder that. Yes, it's wonderful stuff. As my mother would say, wonderful stuff. The Broncos are outgaining. Here we go. See, look at this. 327 to 140. Like, what are you kidding me?
But the Browns stink.
I know.
I think that's a common theme.
No, it's not.
Bad teams will find a fucking way to lose.
It's only this weekend. It's a common theme.
But you picked against the Browns because they stink.
And yet they're outgaining them by 200 yards.
They're not taking advantage of their odds.
They're losing by 4. It's ridiculous. It's like
but
you
Denver
should not.
Denver saying, No, actually, you guys really should win
But
this game.
Denver's a good team. They're not a great team.
They should be ahead by a touchdown.
Yeah, they should be ahead by more than a touchdown.
10.
At least. They should be beating Denver by 10. They're not. They're losing by 4.
Yeah, but Denver should be spanking them.
Denver's got 150 yards of offense right now.
They're 3-8.
I know.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, shit, that's dirty.
Why'd you do that?
Why would you do? That's dangerous. He's defenseless.
Hurt a guy.
You don't do that. He's going down on the ground. That's an ejection.
Hurt everybody
That's an
there.
ejection. The guy is going down. You hit him from behind. I'd throw that lineman out of the game. He should be thrown out for that. The fact that he is not, he's trying to hurt him.
They didn't even call a penalty.
They didn't even call a penalty on it. That's bush league. That is total bush league.
Maybe they did.
They must have, because they're back inside the. They did. It's 3rd and 11. It was only what, a 5-yard penalty?
I don't know.
Should have been a personal foul and ejection.
Oh, Jesus!
Not my guy.
Oh, man.
Yep. See, it's a jinx.
Wow.
Not my
He
guy.
just threw a 100-yard pass,
Yep.
basically.
And it wasn't to my guy.
Man.
Who's the best receiver they have?
Who the fuck was that?
That was not my guy.
Marvin Mims.
Marvin Mims. Who the fuck? Marvin Mims just got on one play, got 13 yards, 13 points. On one play, he got what I needed, and my guy won't get it. It's ridiculous.
No, he got more than that, dude.
Yeah, I know. On one fucking
One
play.
because
My
he gets-
guy has 5
so look,
points in
so-
the
so
third
he gets
quarter.
6 so
This
he gets-
fucking donkey gets 16 on one
So
play.
he gets 7 for the catch and the touchdown.
Yeah.
Then he gets.
Archie, let's look
then
at the
he
depths
gets-
of your misery.
Then he gets 9, so he got 16.
Hey, Archie, let's look into the depths of your misery. Let's
He
break
got-
it down to
he got
really
16.
understand the kicking you're getting.
Well, I just want to be accurate. He got 16.
I just want to be accurate.
got 16 points on that
My
play.
guy needs 14 and a half. He's sitting at 5 struggling. This donkey gets 16 in one play.
16.3 to be exact.
This is what we're talking about. Oh, I'm 4 points back. It's 137 to 133. This fucking asshole gets 16 points on one fucking play. That's utterly ridiculous.
That's fantasy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Dude, you still have 2 quarters. You're fine.
My guy will get hurt on the next series.
I need their defense to fucking do something.
He's got 7.3 right now. He's halfway to his. He needs 14.5. He's at 7.3.
He can do
This fucking donkey gets 16 points on one fucking play.
He can do it.
He could do it, but he won't.
No, he will.
Because now they're up 10 points, and now they're going to run the ball.
Dude, literally, if he gets 2 20-yard catches, bing.
I'm calling it. It's not going to happen. I'm going to lose by like 2 points. You watch this. We'll lose like 137 to 135. And this donkey who's fucking dead wrong. By the way, hey, Joel, this is for you. What shirt do you know what we're going to do, Joel? You're going to eat a Larry Bird jersey. Because you need to taste greatness. And since you're about to get bent over for what you said earlier about Penn State isn't a top 10 football producing state. Oh, Joel. Joel.
I'm going to pee.
Joel, you are the gift that keeps on giving. Joel, you really are. We looked this up, of course, and yes, we did. Well, it was really me, but from sources across the web, multiple sources, Joel, on Google. Okay, the top 7 in terms of football talent-wise, okay, recruiting-wise. States with top 10 football states in high school football: Colorado, this is in no particular order, Colorado, Nevada, Washington, D.C., Hawaii, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, there it is, Pennsylvania, Virginia, where we live, Alabama, Indiana, South Carolina in 2024. They're a top 10. They've been there forever, but this is just this 1 year. So there you go, Joel. Larry Bird coming at you fresh and cold like revenge, a dish that is best served cold. They are a top 10 producing high school football programs in terms of college recruits and everything else. It didn't end with Dan Marino, as you said, Joel. No. Or quarterbacks. No, Joel. No. It's just the tip of the iceberg, Joel. No. Because before that, they had Tony Dorsett, guys like that, Joel. That state has historically been one of the best for talent for football in the entire country, historically speaking. This isn't a recent trend, okay? Back before the days of Rudy. So that's how long Pennsylvania, the state, has been spitting out top-flight high school football talent. Okay, so the list is long, it is distinguished, and it's going right up your ass, Joe. Right up the keister. Along with that Larry Bird jersey, because again, you should feel what greatness feels like, Joe.
Damn. T-Wolves beat the Lakers by 29.
Yeah, speaking of lack of greatness,
Yowzers.
LaFraud,
Yowzers.
whose son is in some league I don't even know where it is. Just like-
G or D?
I don't know. F. F. I mean,
Mr. Mims, thank you. I'll have another.
Mr. Mims.
I need like 10 sacks.
I needed that one play, and I'd have been happy for the rest of the night. That's all I needed was one fucking play, and of course now they throw it to him. Fucking Mims. It's just like, yeah, they won't even look at my guy the rest of the night now. They don't even look at him.
That's why.
Because they got a 10-point lead, and this is Cleveland.
Dude, they
Cleveland
don't run
needs
the
to
ball that well.
Yeah. Well,
They seem to throw it a lot, even when they're up.
they're only up 4 points. It made sense to throw it. Oh my God!
Oh, this defense is a fucking.
What the fuck
sieve.
happened there?
What a
How the
sieve.
fuck did he get that open on the first
What a
play?
sieve.
Wow!
These
How the
jerks.
fuck did that happen?
Let's not cover that
How
guy.
the fuck did he get
Jerry
that?
Jeudy.
How did he get that open? Where's the safety?
I told you the defense is a sieve.
There's no safety. What the
Okay, now I'm back down 6 points.
What, the safety? Did the safeties run off the field before they hiked the ball? There's nobody.
I'm down 6, and that
Please,
hasn't
all right,
even-
where are the safeties?
That hasn't even
Hold on,
updated yet.
hold on. There's a safety, and there's a safety. This is when the now. Where do these two go?
I'm down 8 now.
They go to the sideline. Both safeties. Both safeties went to the left. The rule of thumb is with safeties, one goes, one stays in the middle if they commit to a side. They don't both go over there unless it's a running play.
That's terrible defense.
That's terrible defense.
And I'm down 8 now.
I mean, that's just
Yikes.
wowzers. All right, I think.
I mean, Denver has a pick 6.
I think
and
Cortland
only has 8 points.
I think Cortland Sutherland is due for an 80-yard bomb.
Sutton is in.
Might be time to dial up a Sutherland.
They're not going to even look at my
Oh.
guys. For the rest of the game, they're going to run the ball. They're not even going to pass it once.
I still say they're not going to throw it to him.
Oh,
I still say they're
Maybe.
not going to throw it to
Maybe.
him. I hope I'm wrong.
maybe
Please,
they're back
let
in
me be wrong.
play, folks.
I'll be happy about it.
Going for 2, eh?
Going for 2. Oh, my.
And the defense sucks.
Now it's a mere 3 points.
Jerry Jeudy, just run to the pylon.
Well, Tom.
Bang.
Tom. It's Dago Donis. We're sitting at Dago Donis.
You're right.
Are you surprised we're
No,
not
I'm not.
looking at a Donnie?
No, you were the one crying, saying that
I'm
Cortland
crying because
Cortland Sutton won't see the ball again. They will run the ball forever and ever and ever.
my guy needs 14 and a half points. The fourth string receiver just got 16 on one play.
My God, never
That-
going to see the ball
that
again.
would bother
on
anyone.
second thought, maybe he is in play.
That would bother anyone.
migged it.
That
You
would
migged it.
That would bother. Migged it.
Yeah, you made it.
How did I make it?
Because the minute you said, he'll never see another, then boom, touchdown.
I hope that's true.
Migged it.
I hope so. I migged it. I said
Every
it.
time you say something, the opposite happens.
No, that's Izzo.
No,
that's,
dude,
That's Izzo.
you've become the Mig.
No, you're the Izzo.
You migged it.
There's only one Izzo.
Dude, you migged it. You've been migging it lately.
No, I am
Just
so.
mig.
I am literally not in your rear view mirror.
Are you
are,
kidding me?
You are the master of the Izzo.
This fall through winter,
You got.
it's been you.
It's been all you.
Fall to winter's been you.
It happened to you on Saturday with Notre Dame. You call them frauds. They go out and they bend over USC. Wow, can't believe they're giving them a
please,
game.
give me a break.
Oh my God, yeah, fingers.
Let's
give
go
those,
back through and
let's
see.
give those
Let's
frauds
go
a
back
game.
through and
They've won
see.
10 in a row, Tom.
You're full of shit.
Won 10 in a row.
The
These
frauding-
frauds.
I said frauding
They,
Irish
they,
because
they're
it was
winning
a
by
good, it was
3
a good
touchdowns a
nickname.
game. Those frauds.
Dude, they were playing USC.
They've beaten 25 erroneous.
Okay, I forgot. USC was a fucking stone cold championship team.
By the way, number 3 Penn State beat them by 3 in overtime at USC.
You're gonna
They barely-
so you're gonna give me Jimmy Frank's fraudulent
Oh
ass
no, I'm gonna go further.
as the reason
I'm
they're
gonna,
good.
I'm gonna go further. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
go further.
Oh yeah. Georgia Tech took 8 overtimes to beat Georgia took 8 overtimes to beat Georgia Tech. Notre Dame bum blasted Georgia Tech 31-13 at Georgia Tech. They bent them over.
That's
It took
good.
Georgia 8 overtimes to fucking beat them.
Well, I mean,
okay,
Georgia has how many
that's
losses?
2. Should we go for 3, America?
Georgia have 3 losses?
Would you like 3? No, they've got 2. They're 10-2. They're ranked right behind Notre Dame. Notre Dame is 4th. They're 5th.
Oh dear.
Yes. Oh, maybe Notre Dame does belong.
shoot, maybe.
Maybe they do belong. Who the hell
Maybe.
knows? And again, I preface by saying I agreed with everything he said up until this year. I thought in the entire 2000 century they've
I
had
haven't
one
even
good
seen them
year.
play. I'm just calling them
Neither
frauds.
is Joel.
Just calling them frauds because it's funny.
It's not funny. It's fraudulent.
They've been frauds forever.
You calling them frauds is fraudulent.
They've been frauds forever.
Oh my God, that's not my guy.
That's probably not your last.
Is it coming back? Tell me it's a
Yeah,
hold.
it's
Give me a hold.
flag.
Give me a hold. Somebody cheated.
It's a flag.
Somebody cheated. I think
Sean
somebody cheated.
Payton's like, God damn it, we should be winning this game by 20.
And yet you're in a 3-point Donnie.
And the other team has dominated the ball.
That team did beat Pittsburgh. Somehow. We still don't know how that happened. But
Division game, maybe Pittsburgh took them lightly.
Pittsburgh,
Jameis played really well.
Pittsburgh clearly took them lightly. I don't think anybody's going to argue that.
Yep, holding call.
But just how fraudulent are, first of all, forget
Let's
that.
see the hold.
We're supposed to be talking about college football.
Where's the hold?
Right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of got him.
It wasn't a real hard hold.
No, it wasn't like he yanked him down, but he held
His
him long
hands
enough.
were-
If
his
he had let
hands
him
were
go,
on him in the wrong spot.
if he'd let him go a second sooner,
Yeah.
probably would have not called it. First and 20.
That guy had said accepted penalties tied for the most since like 2020 or something.
Is that right?
Oh dear. Oh, there it is.
Yep. Oh, look, 3 more flags at my guy. I get no points.
Sutton.
My guy falls to the ground.
They're gonna pass interfere every time.
Every fucking time. He's not catching another pass. Every time he's going to go down. Oh, they'll get the first down, but no points for you, RJ. They'll move the ball, but not out for you, sir.
Illegal formation. You got to be kidding me.
Yes, back him up. Oh, it's offsetting.
Why are you yesing that?
Replay the down. Because
You
now
want them to keep the ball.
it's 1st and 20 again. That brings it back to 1st and 20. So they have to throw it again, so maybe he's on a chance now. The ball doesn't. The
But
ball
you
didn't
want this
move.
drive to continue.
But I want the equal opportunity for yards and points. Now the ball doesn't move. It's still 1st and 20
Right, but 1st and 20.
from the 20.
But that's a good chance that you don't get the first down.
It's
You need
1st
that
down
to
again
keep-
though. If it was 2nd down, I'd feel worse. But they're gonna have to throw. The point is they're gonna have to throw. He held
it
him.
wouldn't
by
have
the
been-
way. He did hold him.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It would have been 1st and 10.
The point is they're gonna
That's a
hold
better
him the rest of the game, so he
situation.
can't make another catch. And if he does, it'll be like a bubble screen for 1
Is he
yard.
16?
He's 14.
He's at the top. Why are we throwing deep? Guys, pick up part of the 20.
He's nowhere. He wasn't open.
No.
Like, that guy was double teamed.
And another. And
So
a
if
third guy
he's
was coming
double teamed,
over.
that means Sorton was singled up. They don't look at him.
Sorton.
Sutton.
Here's a who?
Sutton was single covered because they double teamed that guy. Ooh.
Try some.
Very nice.
I dig it.
Anyway, the college football playoff. We've been dodging this on. Ohio State craps themselves. Miami. Now look at Miami did go on the road to a Syracuse team that is underrated. They're now ranked. They were 9-3. Their losses are on the road to ranked opponents. But Miami had a 21-0 lead. Syracuse came back and won like 35-31, whatever, or 38-35, whatever it was. So it was a great game, but Miami probably played themselves out of the playoff unless something ridiculous happens. That's not my guy either. God damn you.
Oh, good. On 2nd and 20, let's throw a 3-yard pass.
To not Cortland Sutherland. So.
First down, you know what? We're going to throw it 50 yards to nobody. And then second down, we'll try to pick up a few.
Well, they threw it to a guy in double coverage. The guy they threw it at the first time was double coverage.
No, but I mean, you want to get
Like-
it into a 3rd and manageable 17.
You know, at 17, you can open up the playbook, Tom. The world is your oyster at 3rd and 17, Tom. Not my guy. Yep, so now we're going to punt.
What do you say? Check down for a 6-yard gain?
Check down Charlie for a 6-yard gain. Guaranteeing, like, he didn't, by the way, he had time to throw. They
Why
rushed
are
three.
they treating this kid like he stinks?
Because my guy needs
Sean
7
Payton,
points.
give me a break.
My guy needs 5 points to win. Yes, he only needs 5 to win. I get it.
Defense is going to have to fucking
But anyway, look,
wake up.
so they went down. Arizona State has come out of nowhere. We have not talked about them.
Are they good, though?
Well, they're at the top of that division that has 4 ranked teams in it, one of which is Colorado, the other is BYU. I don't think it's weak. Now, the question is, because they're all at 7-2 in the conference, it's Arizona State and who in that conference championship game? Do we know?
BYU, isn't it?
It's BYU. It would make sense.
What was the other one? Iowa State?
I don't. There were 4 of them. I was trying to pull that up. There are 4 of them that are 7-2 in the conference. 3 of them are 10-2, and then Colorado's 9-3.
Colorado's got 3.
9-3. Yeah. I mean, what the fuck? I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's BYU and Arizona
so if we
State.
go to the standings, let me see here. It doesn't say.
Oh,
Just
fuck. Why do they got to show us a KFC commercial right now?
because you haven't eaten all day. That's terrible. That is dirty pool, by the way.
That's fucked up.
That's dirty pool.
Look at that mac. I mean, I know it doesn't taste that great, but I would crush that right now.
11 herbs and spices, Tom. It's 11.
I know.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's 11.
In my opinion, though, I'd rather have Popeyes.
Popeyes is better, but
Popeyes chicken is so crispy.
But the original recipe from KFC is delectable.
It's a good. I mean,
It's
look,
good. It's fucking
look.
good.
If somebody brought me a bucket of KFC,
Original recipe?
the bucket.
The bucket.
I mean, There's just something about pulling chicken
Tom-
breasts out of a bucket.
Tom will put a do not disturb sign on the door. And
I
as would
I
I.
wouldn't even need it.
As would
I'll
I.
be done in a half an hour.
As would I.
I don't need to sign up. It's my lunch break. I'll be right back. Actually, then I'll fucking sleep my ass off. But I will tell you this: I need some mashed potatoes with it because I love dunking.
Yeah, you do.
You know, I love
So
dunking the chicken.
it's Iowa State. So look at this: Arizona State 7-2, BYU 7-2, Iowa State 7-2, Colorado 7-2, Baylor, TCU, and Texas Tech are all 6-3. That's a pretty deep conference.
Yeah.
Not for nothing. Texas Tech was in the national championship game a couple years ago with Michigan. No, not Michigan. It was
Texas Tech.
It was not Texas Tech. TCU, the Horned Frogs. Who did they lose to? Was it?
I know you're talking about.
Who was it? Was it Georgia? It was Georgia, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, because they beat Michigan to get there. They upset Michigan. Remember that? Yeah. And then Georgia beat Ohio State on that
field goal.
That field goal. That one of the greatest college games you'll ever see. By the way, I think he would agree.
Do you remember the ball was coming down?
Yeah.
The field goal was going up.
Oh my God, what a game!
Creek
that was one of the greatest,
there.
and I felt bad for Creek that night because that was a great. And their quarterback got knocked out in that game, and they still.
No, Marvin Harrison Jr. did.
Yeah, he got knocked out, and they still damn near won it, and they probably should have won it. Being honest, their kicker choked. Ohio State's kicker choked. Yeah,
That was a tough kick.
That was
it
big
was pressure kick.
It was a big pressure kick. Then you go to the Big Ten Conference. Number 1, Oregon. Number 9, IU. Number 3, Penn State. Number 7, OSU. Number 21, Illinois. Late arrival, Illinois. And Iowa 6-3. Michigan, Buffalo, Michigan and Minnesota both at 5-4. That's the Big 12 or Big 10 rather. And then you go to the Independents. Notre Dame 11-1. UConn 8-4. And then where's the next one? All right, here Mountain West. Boise State 7-0, 11-1.
They legit. Everybody's talking about that running back.
Their running backs.
What's his name? Is it Smith?
I forget, but he's good. UNLV, ranked 19th, 10-2. They've got one loss in the conference tonight.
Nobody's scared of them though, right?
No, but they're ranked 19th. They're not a bad team. And then of course the ACC has 7 ranked teams, starting with Texas, who. This is the other one.
Say, who?
Texas Longhorns are number 2.
What conference?
The SEC. It's Texas 2, Georgia 5, Tennessee 6, Alabama 11, South Carolina Gamecocks. Mom, we have a team. 13. Them and Clemson, the same state. That's a pretty good football state. Them and Clemson. And then 15, Ole Miss, your favorite, Ole Miss, the dark horse there, the Ole Miss Rebels.
The Ole Miss.
And then 22, Missouri, high BC, chokers. So they have 7 ranked teams. And in the middle of that is A&M and LSU, who are both 8-4. And they're both 5-3 in that conference. No one's even talking about those two. So the SEC is, again, loaded. Having said that, Texas went into, actually, they hosted A&M this weekend. They won 20-10. Notre Dame goes to A&M and wins 20-10. I'm sorry, 23-13. Common opponents. Texas, Notre Dame, Georgia, Notre Dame. Penn, that's 3 of the top 5. And they did the same or beat a similar opponent by worse in different conditions. So Notre Dame belongs this year. Unlike previous years where I thought they got there on their name in their past, I would agree with Tom on that wholeheartedly. This year, no, they're legit. They're legit. Now again,
see what happens.
What we talked about on we were going back and forth. You guys didn't see this, but we were going back and forth on the on our group chat there about making predictions, and I said I was waiting, withholding my pick until I saw the brackets.
But
and ironically,
we made our picks.
Well, we have a favorite. But in terms of who's going to get there and how, that's pre.
I mean, it's all.
I picked Notre Dame then.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, but I'm saying
picked Notre Dame and Clemson.
Yeah, but I'm saying as a dark horse, yeah, Clemson wins the ACC tournament, the championship game because they're in it. They get in.
Texas and Miami. Miami's probably out.
I guess they're 10-2
in the ACC.
There's 4 ranked teams in the ACC. SMU, by the way, is legit.
Oh, yeah?
They are legit.
What are they?
It's SMU, Miami. They're 11-1.
Okay.
Yeah, it's SMU, Miami.
Who else is good in there?
I just had it in front of me. Hold on. Clemson is the third.
Oh,
one.
I forget about them.
And
I always think they're in the SEC.
No,
they look like an SEC team.
No, it's SMU, Clemson, Miami. Syracuse is 23rd, who just beat Miami, and they're 9-3. And then you got Louisville at 8-4, Georgia Tech, who damn near beat Georgia at 7-5. By the way, they're the 6th best team. They almost beat Georgia. They should have actually beat
Who did
Georgia.
they beat? When
Duke.
they were overseas, or did Georgia Tech lose that game?
They won. They beat Florida State in the opening game of the year.
That's right.
They'd say they knocked Florida State to dick in the
Yeah,
game.
but then we found out that Florida State just can't beat anybody.
Frauds. No, they lost the whole team to fucking the pros. It's like,
Jesus, man, this
so-
punter's been pinning them every time.
but the ACC has 10 teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Do these 10
10
teams
no,
have
11.
frozen balls?
They have 12 teams 500 or better.
Do they have 12 teams with frozen balls?
No, they do not.
Well, I've got a team.
Someone's got some frozen.
I've got a team of that.
Someone has some frozen nuggets looking for a spot.
It's
on
been
TV.
fun talking to you, America.
Oh, so Tom's done.
Go fuck.
Tom's done. But anyway, Joel, there's your lesson for the evening. Enjoy some Larry Joe with a side of Snatchio, okay? Stuff that, cram that up your crack, you clown.
Larry
Pennsylvania's not a top
With a
10.
side of
Hey, Brian Kovac, if you see this, when you see Joel again, you're from Pennsylvania. You and your brother can go ahead, let Joel have it on the chat. Pennsylvania isn't a top 10 football state. You two should eat him for lunch on that. I mean, seriously, that's ridiculous.
They know.
They do know. They're both from Pennsylvania, and they both know. Okay,
Are they that into college football?
Yes, they are. They grew up Penn State fans. By the way, the team across the way, Pitt, Dan Marino, and Tony Dorsett, both from Pennsylvania. Those are two first ballot, and it didn't end with them. Okay, trust me. There's a lot
he
of
did a good job avoiding that side.
there's a lot of great players that come out of Division I out of the state of Pennsylvania. It's one of the top 10 every year. It's usually in the top 3 between them, Texas, and Florida, or them, California and Florida. And Texas is in the top 5 too. Those are the super states for college football, for high school football recruits. So I mean, will you throw it to my guy, you fucking donkey?
Yeah,
He threw it to my guy finally.
that might be the 4 points right there.
How far was
30-yard
it?
catch.
We're gonna find out right now, America. Well, you're in the air. Has he caught the elusive Stidham sucks? Let me see. Did he catch him on that play? I don't know.
Yeah, he
It's
close.
close.
He
That's
definitely caught.
where'd he throw it out of?
He was like on the 2-yard line. He definitely got him. It's a 34-yard gain.
I'm down 0.4 points. Joel, 137.8.
Yeah, he's going
RJ,
down.
137.4. Watch him not get another
There's no
catch.
way. They're gonna hand it off to him. He's gonna fumble on a fucking backside Georgia.
Or he's going to catch it and fumble.
Well, but you're good then.
No, the fumble will hurt me.
No, it'll still go up a point.
He's at 11.5. I am down 0.4 of a point.
Jesus.
I don't know.
I think
It
my
would-
perfect weekend is
it
up
would-
for grabs here.
No, I think
because
Denver will prevail.
but like just do it.
Well, they're trying
Like
to do
why
it.
do you?
If they throw it to my guy, they'd have done it already.
I agree.
Oh,
Oh my god.
what are you doing? You
Oh,
better
what a
get.
play.
Don't break it. I don't want to touch
Oh,
that.
he's gone.
No.
Oh, he got grabbed.
Oh,
by the
thank
neck.
God. I want to throw
Grabbed
it.
his neck.
You gotta throw it to my guy
What a
for a
run.
touchdown. That was a hell of a run. That was a Marcus Allen.
That was a great run.
That was a Marcus Allen.
I mean, look
special.
how far he takes.
I
it
know
the
he
other
goes
way.
one way. You're like, oh shit! block,
I mean, they
something
had
block.
that whole thing.
They
locked
did. They had
up.
him walled off.
That guy grabbed him by the face mask.
They
And he
did.
didn't get that call.
Oh yeah, that's 15.
Come on.
How'd they miss that one?
That was in the wide open.
That's pretty obvious. Not for nothing.
You gotta be kidding me if they didn't throw a flag on that.
But anyway, real quick, the top 12 here,
Jesus.
Tommy. The top 12, if you will.
Comes out tomorrow, right? Or is it Wednesday?
It's already up. It's already up.
Really?
Yeah, listen to the new rankings. Once you're
Not the rankings though. The playoff itself.
well, it's the 12 is the rank is basically who's in it right now too. So
No.
yeah.
I thought a couple are different.
Well, okay. If you hold on, here's the 12. Obviously, number 1 Oregon, number 2 Texas, number 3 Penn State, number 4 Notre Dame, number 5 Georgia, number 6 Tennessee. Are any of these guys not in it? That's 6. Number 7 Ohio State, number 8 SMU, number 9 Indiana. They got one loss. They're number 9. Number 10 Boise State, who's supposed to be a 4 seed. Number 11 Alabama, number 12 Arizona State.
Who's 14 and 15?
13 is South Carolina, 14 is Miami, 15 is Ole Miss.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's them. Any issues with those? Indiana's kind of
I could see kicking them out because of the way they got slapped.
well, here's the thing.
Especially after Michigan did what they did to OSU.
Here's the thing. I think Ohio State's in no matter what because they lost to
Right.
Oregon by 1 point, but that Michigan loss does hurt them in terms of seeding. But here's the thing.
But the JMU lost to Ohio State
Well,
that badly hurts.
Well, this is the thing. I think if Penn State loses, they're out.
Penn State is?
Yeah, because Indiana, I don't think they can take them both. Depending on, because here's the thing: if Clemson wins their game, if Clemson wins the ACC title, SMU's in no matter what. They're in. Then you have to take 2 from the ACC. Somebody's going to get knocked out. It may come down to does Penn State lose that game like by a touchdown, or does Oregon bend them over? Because Indiana can't lose here. They're probably, like I said, unless
Who's
Penn State
Indiana playing?
They're not playing. They're not in the conference game. It's Penn State versus Oregon. So Indiana can basically not go down any further than they are. It's a question of if Clemson loses.
State, Oregon.
If Clemson loses, Indiana's in. But
When
if
is that
Clemson-
game? This Saturday?
They're all Saturday. All these championships are this Saturday.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a great Saturday. What are you doing?
We're going to get a Christmas tree.
Oh, okay. You should do that.
And then that night, we're going on the Christmas date.
Oh, that's right. We have to find a bar with those games on.
Well, we can't. We got to go to these fucking Christmas bars.
Damn it! Whose idea was this? Oh, it was yours.
I didn't start this. My wife did.
One always sabotages.
I told you that I was going on
Casey
a Christmas date with other friends, and you said, "Oh, we should do that in the sack."
Sometime.
Casey put it out there.
Not on championship weekend.
I didn't tell her that weekend. I think her and the ladies picked that together.
They always do it to us, though.
Yeah.
They always find a way. And again, they can claim negligence because they don't watch any football, so it's not like they even know what's going on.
Good news is I can get the game on my phone.
We're going to be all night long. Score update, score update, score update. When this schedule comes out for this weekend, you know what we're going to be doing all night.
What?
What's the score? Have you seen it? What's happening? Tom, check that out. They're not looking.
I mean, I won't be that into it.
Yes, you will. Because depending on what happens, there's a chance Colorado gets it.
No, there's not. They're out.
If BYU loses,
Doesn't matter.
they'll have 3 losses.
Right, but then there'll still be 2 teams with 2 losses.
I'm just saying, a lot of things.
They can't
if
get in.
Clemson wins the ACC championship game, a lot of things get fucked up.
Yeah, but I don't give a shit about them.
You will.
Not that much.
When the first office pool comes out. Oh, yeah.
If a Juan Soto report drops,
You know what we're going to do in the SEC? We're going to have a 30 to everybody put $30 in for everybody's going to do their own bracket. Just like March Madness. It's
that'll
going
be fun.
It's going to be fun. Everybody's going to do it. Throw it to my guy, you loser!
Oh, God, that's probably a pick.
That's not my guy. That is my guy. He's out of bounds. Nope, that wasn't my guy. That was Valet.
Valet.
Now you're okay. Kick the
It
field.
might have been
Fuck
Veal.
you.
Maybe it was Veal.
Is it Veal?
Yeah,
I thought it was Valet.
I've never heard of the guy.
Valet? Valet. Valet.
Veal.
Veal? I don't know.
Valet?
I think it's Valet. I think it's Valet.
That little scamper hurt him.
Are they going
They're
for
going
it?
for it.
Holy shit.
They're just
they're
trying to
going
draw
for
him off.
it? No.
Yeah, because he's under center. They're not going for it with him under center.
Oh, yeah, he's faking it right there. You know he's faking it. Yeah, he tapped him on the butt.
He's going to stand up and back up.
Yeah, this is
No,
not.
he's not.
No, he's not doing it. I hate when they do that.
So corny. Just go for it.
You get little kids with that. You don't get professionals. You get little college.
Every now and then.
Yeah, you get a dummy in
Remember
college.
the Commanders did it.
And that donkey rookie should have been. Is he sweeping that street yet? Only job he's having on that street is sweeping it.
Oh my God! All right, I'm fucking frozen.
Anyway, we're gonna do it for tonight. We'll return on Wet My Whistle Wednesday. We will regale you with Tom's perfect week if it stands. Either way, 15-1 is impressive, or 14-1, whatever the fuck it is. And then we will pick. We won't.
Blind squirrel finds a nut even now.
Oh, we have to do the picks because we're gonna be out Saturday night. Unless we do it Friday night. Unless we do a Friday night show.
Could be tough.
Might have to do a Friday night show. College football preview, all the games, conference
Could
championships.
be tough.
Celtics Knicks recaps.
Could be
updates.
tough.
We're going out with them Saturday night.
Knicks are playing Magic
Ooh.
tomorrow. NBA Cup game.
Damn, it's tomorrow. He made the kick. 31-25. Donnie in the Brook. Anyway, we'll see you on Wednesday night for
Take
the
out
other one.
Donnie's.
Charlie, the highly questionable. You know the drill, boys and girls. Do I remember the drill?
Did you call yourself Charlie?
No.
Let's go VCU.
Stay loose. BCU basketball.
Oh my